Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone is all well on this Saturday. And we are back again with another live show. It is first the match preview for the game tomorrow, home to Nottingham Forest. We are back in Premier League action. And we need to win this game tomorrow. We well and truly have to. Yeah, hopefully we do that. But normal housekeeping rules. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the show today. It's really important we get the likes, as always, so people know where to find us. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed to new job goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. Please hit that bell. That does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure all up to date with the content. You do not want to miss it all. If you want to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member, it's 99p. The join button to become a member. You'll be included in the prize draws. We do as well. Chippers, Choppy, hope you're well. Tom, hope you're well as well. Martin. And yes, we know you're there, Chippers. I don't hear the Mackhams today. No, currently 2-0 down against Newton Heath. Let's get it. Well, Forest tomorrow. We have to win this because Forest, ever since Postecoglou has took the job, they have been absolutely hopeless.
They have. By the way, Chippers is doing a meet and greet at the Gay Bars tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, they've been awful since Nuno left.
They have.
I think if they do get beat tomorrow, that fan base is probably going to turn toxic tomorrow.
And do you know what? The game on in the Europa League game that we're playing, they were actually chanting to him, "You're getting sacked in the morning."
Too bad I'm not related to them. Fuck off.
Yeah, there was chance of you getting sacked in the morning. Sounds like the fans have had enough already. Even the owner was just sitting there just thinking, who the hell have I just appointed? What the hell do I...
Call for getting beat. I think Mr. Malinakas has made a big massive cock up.
Well, because apparently they're good mates, but he should have realised that Postecoglou is not a good manager at all. Harry Potter, I hope you well, Lee. Julie, Postecoglou. It's just, which is why we need to take advantage of this and try and get us climbing up the table as well. Yeah, we need to just go right at them tomorrow. If we do, I think we can absolutely take them apart. I mean, the lineup's going to be interesting tomorrow because I think Eddie could have a little bit of a selection headache. Either possibly on the right wing, defense maybe. I think midfield, we know who it's going to be. But do you think he's going to have a little bit of a selection headache?
In a way, yes. After the way we played on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Alanga will want to prove. I think Alanga will probably want to do one tomorrow against.
I
Forest.
Think.
And obviously, with the way Nottingham Forest have been playing, some of them players aren't playing for the manager.
I don't think they're happy with this style of football. I think you can clearly tell Chris Wood's really frustrated with them, with the style of play at the moment. Whether it was under Nuno, you could tell him, also Anderson and were really thriving off Nuno the way he played, but they're just not thriving under the way Postecoglou plays.
No. I think they enjoyed playing under Postecoglou, Nuno. And apparently there's a couple. Apparently, there's a couple of Apparently, there is a couple of who wants Chris Wood at West Ham.
Mm-hmm.
Will that be in Chris Wood's head from now on, or he's actually starting for Liverpool?
Yes, he is.
Will the West Ham links be with Wood? Possibly yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think a lot of the Nottingham Forest team are pretty pissed off at
I think they are. I think they would have been as well.
And obviously, if stuff off the field hadn't happened the way it did,
and there you go. Nuno would still be there.
Nuno would have been still there. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tippers, man!
I mean, they could easily resolve it in the background. The fallout that they had between Nuno and Marinakis, they could have at least tried to resolve that. But no, I think Marinakis has dug himself a massive hole right now by getting rid of Nuno, bringing Postecoglou, who's been absolutely nothing short of awful.
I think it doesn't help as well that what's his face again? Edo going behind Nuno's back and getting players in.
Yeah, well, I think that was actually down to Edu.
That's what I said.
I think Edu's had control of the transfers as well. And the fact is, that also happened at Arsenal, and Arsenal got rid of him because he wanted to take full control of transfers. And Arsenal said, no, we're not having it. And it sounds like Marinakis has let it happen at Forest.
Yeah.
Well, Chobby says if he does get sacked tomorrow, will it be the shortest manager in history? No, I don't think it will be. But you know what? There could be a record. Is it 100 something? Hold on, let me just see if I can find it. Where is it? Right, Andrew. Well, actually, it says Ange Postecoglou has become the first Nottingham Forest manager for 100 years to fail to win any of his first 6 games in charge. There you go. Yeah, good, Michael. You're well. Marinaka. Ange is the worst manager ever to come into the Premier League. It's just a lot of throw-ins in over the top ball. We know it is. It's not that one.
Odegaard's just went off injured also.
Yeah, that was in the first half. Trev, good evening. Hope you're well.
Hello.
De Boer got sacked. He got De Boer. De Boer got the sack. That was at Palace. I remember that. But it's 5 defeats and 1 draw. The draw was away to Burnley. That's the record so far. But if we get the first goal, I think we can absolutely annihilate them. I really do.
Yeah, I think if we play like what we did on Wednesday night, then they won't like it. And the fact is as well, I don't think Elliot Anderson might not want to play particularly good for Nottingham Forest. That's for a fact he's come back.
Yeah, Eddie Howe said this was a corner look Edwards. He said he would love Elliot Anderson back.
I would.
So would I.
Yeah, everybody would.
Yep, absolutely. Would you believe it? Steve Bruce's team are 2-0 down against Wimbledon. Arsenal Penny also have a penalty according to Lee. They're currently 1-0 up, so they've got a chance to double their lead. Chipper says we need to go for the jugular like midweek and we can't exactly, Chippers. We need to do what we did from Wednesday night. As soon as we get the goal, we need to make sure we push for a second goal. And the fact is, because Forest are so poor right now, we need to take massive advantage of that. We cannot allow to afford them to get them back in the game. And the fact is, if we are right on them, and we do stick a few, I think we're going to hear probably their fans turn on Postecoglou again. Exactly. I don't get that as well, Brian. The fact is, look what Nuno did with that Forest team. Look how far he took them. And now they've just said, because they don't like each other, oh, well, sorry, you're out the door. I need to get a good old pal in. Oh, well, here you go. I've had Sam one game in charge of England.
2-0 Arsenal.
Who took the penalty? It was, who, sorry?
Doesn't game. Saka.
Saka. No, yeah, he was.
Saka. And Cardiff.
Does hiring and sacking managers count during FFP? I think it
Think
does.
so.
Yeah, because they have to pay them off. They have to pay them off, and if they're sacking them, you have to pay them off if they're still in contract. Hiring, if they're still in the job with another club, then yeah, I think that does count toward the FFP.
Can I just mention something as well? But Nuno apparently he wants Sangori.
Oh, really?
West Ham. Mm-hmm. But he has thrown out one player at West Ham.
Yeah, James Ward-Prowse, I believe.
James Ward-Prowse isn't in his plans.
Only because he said something in a press conference. It's called free speech. Jesus.
Look at what Bielsa did at Leeds. He didn't get sacked.
No.
All this Spygate, he didn't get sacked. He didn't get done for it, but he got fined for it.
Well, true, yeah, but that's it.
Oh, Cardiff made a 4-3, fucking twats.
Oh, no. I want to see the right players I want to see in the team. I think we should be looking to take Dan Burn out. I do not want to see him at left back, and I think we need to give Lewis Hall a start tomorrow.
Yeah, Swansea have scored. Swansea have scored against Leicester.
Well. Would you start Lewis Hall tomorrow and take Dan Burn out the team?
If Ian Fleming's watching, he's done it. Hey, that's just scored.
There you go.
If Ian Fleming's watching.
Yeah, would you tempted to start Lewis Hall tomorrow? Because I would.
Yeah.
I think Dan Burn has played the start of the last two games. I think he was knackered. You could tell he was absolutely well out of gas throughout the rest of that game in the Champions League. That's why I'll be definitely...
You know for a fact he'll probably start Dan Burn tomorrow.
I don't want... it's going to be risky, though. It was fine, but I think we need Lewis Hall. We need a player recognised left back. We need Lewis Hall back in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Definitely has to be Hall tomorrow. Absolutely. And I'll be tempted to keep... so I would just make just the one change for me tomorrow. So that would be Lewis Hall in for Dan Burn. So that's the only change I would be looking to make tomorrow. Chipper says play Hall, Botman, Chow, and Trippier. Three of the four have not been called up by internationals, and I get the feeling Hall will withdraw from the under-21s. Is Hall being picked for the under-21s? I haven't seen as well. I know he didn't get called up for the team.
Michael, because I'm only checking the scores. That's why.
And, Alessandro, hope you're well. At least if it is Burn, they don't have a Langer running at him. True, but I think Dan Burn. It doesn't work with Dan Burn at left back, even though we did concede against in the Champions League. But you could tell they were coming up that side. They were coming up well, even though they didn't score in the Champions League. But at least they were causing Dan Burn a few problems at times. See, that's another problem. Chippers has made a good point there. Ange could just stick Callum Hudson-Odoi and put him there.
But when he played Swansea a couple of weeks ago, he had him on the left wing.
Well, true. But that's why I think Lewis Hall needs to come in.
Hudson-Odoi was the second half substitution. What's his face? Put him on the left wing.
He did, yeah. That's right. So that's the only change I would make would be Lewis Hall there for Dan Burn. I think Elanga deserves to keep his place. He was outstanding in midweek. The same with Olamada and Anthony Gordon. I think that could well and truly be our front three going forward now. We know what the back four could well and truly be. when Tino returns, obviously. Just a shame he's out for quite some time. Shame, unfortunately, Wissa has suffered a bit of a setback and could be out till around beginning of November now by the looks of it. So, bit of a blow that is, which is a bit shame. But, however, could be some good news tomorrow. Jacob Ramsey could be back for tomorrow. And we'll probably will be on the bench, I would say, Jacob Ramsey. But it'd be great to bring him on just to see if maybe the likes of Joe Linton is feeling quite tired. Because, again, Joe Linton's played some back-to-back games still.
But that depends if you won't want to get injured in the national duty with Brazil.
Well, true. Yeah, because he's him and Bruno being called up for... both of them have been called up for Brazil. That's Newcastle's look about Wisica. Typical. Well, yeah, unfortunately. Now what we're going to do about it all, unfortunately. Good afternoon, Lawrence. Hope you're well. So it looks like we could have one player back returning, which would be Jacob Ramsey. I think we're going to need him at some point because he's going to challenge for Joe Linton in that spot as well. So, yeah. Just a shame what's happened with Wissa. Just a bit of a setback, but never mind. Yeah. Well, then, do you want to go through the graphics, Mason? Let's go look at who they're missing and let's look at their transfer business.
Yeah, I only had to have a couple because obviously StreamYard didn't let me
do it all, did it? Never mind.
Aye. Actually, I'll read the rest of my phone. Okay. So, Murillo's a doubt tomorrow. Obviously, because
he got injured in the Europa League game.
Aye. And then missing Aina, Douglas Luiz, who did sign from UV on.
That was a player that Nuno didn't want, you said.
Nah, apparently there was a couple of rumours. I didn't want him. Douglas Luiz from UV.
He said he's missing.
Angus Gunn, because he got really spined out. And I think they needed a. I don't think that does that rule comply with the Europa League as well? Do you have to have a certain amount of homegrown players?
They might have, but I'm not sure what the exact rules are.
So they did sign Angus Gunn. Did sign John Victor. Where Botafogo. Jay Cunha from Howe as well. Nicolo Savona from UV. Another player from Botafogo as well. Igo Jesus.
Yep.
James McAtee from Man City, obviously from Man City.
Yep.
Arnold Calamawendo from Rennes. Delaney Bakawa from Strasbourg. Amari Hutchinson from Ipswich. Dan Dye from Bologna. Corey Bono from Botafogo. Zinchenko from Arsenal on loan, but he's out tomorrow.
He's out. Injured.
In the players who they let go: Alanga to us, Danilo to Botafogo, Sosa to Palmeiras, Andrew Omobami. Oh, fuck's sake, Leicester scored, bastard. Omo Bamidele to Strasbourg. Matteo De Leon, Carlos Miguel to Palmeiras, Lewis O'Brien to Wrexham, Jota Silva to Besiktas on loan, Harry Toffolo to Charlotte in the MLS, Jonathan Panzo to Rio Ave in Portugal, sorry. Josh Bauer to Blackpool, Marcos Stamic to Swansea, David Cormo to Real Oviedo. Cupiano went back to Botafogo. He signed from Botafogo, but he went back on loan to Botafogo. Omar Richards to Rio Ave on loan. Sheffield, Taylor binned on to Sheffield United. Eric Da Silva Moreira to Rio Area on loan. Wayne Hennessy retired and is on the coaching staff. And obviously they did let go. They did release Emmanuel Dennis as well. There you go.
Speaking of retirement, did you hear you announced his retirement yesterday?
Yes. Oh, Jeff guy.
He did, Ramsey offers more than Willock will. Yep, absolutely. I hope we don't underestimate Forest just because they've been terrible under Ange. It's typical Newcastle to get beat. Hope Yates isn't playing. He's a dirty kid and another injury. Oh, yes, we know he likes to go in for challenges, doesn't he? Same amount of homegrown players in the Europe and the Premier League. Difference is needed. 4 club-trained players for Europe. Oh, well. Swansea, yeah, now they're losing 2-1. Forest wants to go that to get Ian Wood out of retirement. The bin dipping. What? Yep, he said it was a joke first, and they actually have scored. Probably no. It's a coach. Is he going to go into coaching role?
I think he's on course to be more of a pundit, because the last couple of times I've watched Sky Sports News, he's been on there.
Oh well, so he could go straight into there.
Because you see more players around about, like, in the past 10 years who have retired, who went in the country, because Michael Dawson doesn't know. Michael Dawson, Matt Jarvis, who played for West Ham. There's a couple of them who are doing it now.
Absolutely, yeah, they are. Well, let's look at Forest's last few games. Let's look when Postecoglou did take the job. So his first game was a 3-0 defeat to Arsenal. The game after that was a 3-2 defeat away to Swansea in the Carabao Cup. We're 2-0 up, but completely threw that away. Burnley was a 1-1 draw. Real Betis was a 2-2 draw in the Europa League. They did lose last week to them down the road, 1-0. And, of course, beaten midweek, beaten this week in the Europa League, 3-2 off Midtjylland. So it's that's bad. That's terrible, that.
It is.
And that's why we need to take advantage of that. We really have to. So, yep. Well, of course, there'll be 3 former Toon players. That'll be returning back to St James's Park for Forest as well. Of course, Chris
and
Wood,
one ex-Swansea player as well.
Elliot Anderson. And, of course, goalkeeper Matt Sells.
And I'll be watching Morgan Gibbs White tomorrow as well.
Okay, right. I'm surprised he's not been, isn't he? He hasn't been starting in the Premier League the last couple of games, has he?
No.
I'm a bit surprised.
Chelsea were twat.
They played well versus Sunderland, just got a bit. Well, that's it. The truth. But I just think, would you say Postecoglou's style of football is just very open?
Yeah.
It's too open. That's his problem. These things has got to be 1. Feeling it could be 1-1. I think we can absolutely hammer these. Which, by the way, reminds me, I need to get the score prediction. I'm going to get my score prediction in for when we come to read that out at the end. If you want to do the same as well, and we'll read them, and we'll read the scores out. You going for the same, or?
Yeah, I come with the same.
Oh, we going with the same. Okay.
Oh, no. Sorry, because I said somebody was going to score, didn't I?
Ah, shit. I know here you've probably picked the score. So you got it in? Yep, he has got it in. Trev's going 3-1. Yep, remember, get your predictions and guys, let us know what your starting 11's going to be, because I think one change and that should be Lewis Hall for Dan Burton. The rest of the team, I'd happily keep it as the same it was as well. And which we'll run through when we get into that as well, which we always do. But yeah, but because the reason I want to see Lewis Hall in, because Lewis Hall's going to need some minutes under, he's going to need some more minutes under his belt as well.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to see some players playing in an actual position.
Right. Let's speak about rumours. Apparently, Liverpool are interested in another player of ours. Would you believe it? Sven Botman. I mean, what do you make of it? What do you make of it? It's apparently if they don't get gay. It's a
load of bullshit, like. Load of bullshit.
We need it. That's why we need to get him. I would say Tonali as well. Tino is another player. We need to get these guys tied down to new deals. We have to.
We do. And hopefully we'll do it as soon as possible before January.
And Lawrence's Hall is apparently in the under-21 squad along with Lewis Miley. Oh, well, then. We need to be careful with
Ian, have you seen who's just scored for Swansea?
Finally. Well, Ian. We need to be careful with Trippier. If he gets injured, we are fucked for right back. We still got Emil Kraft. But yeah, we'll be 2 right backs short, though. That's a good point, Chippers. Get Botman a new 5-year deal. Well, that's what we need. That's what we need. We need to get him tied down to a new deal. Because I'm hoping we don't, because we know Botman's been out injured for we know Botman.
3-1, Leicester now.
Oh, no. But the fact is as well, we know Botman's been out for a while as well. Botman's had injuries.
Oh, Vestergaard. Fucking Vestergaard. It was Vestergaard. The third. Christ.
Oh, Jesus. But what about, but as I was saying, Botman's been out for a while with injuries, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So that's why I think we need to keep him still. Well, I don't want him to go anywhere because he's one of our top players as well. Him and Chow at the moment have been outstanding alongside each other. He thinks we should put 150 million release clause in the contract. Yep. Same here, just burn for Hall. Yep. This is me said you don't want to look. Yeah, we'll just check the current scores as well. It's still Arsenal 2, West Ham 0. And it's still Man United 2. And it's still Man United 2, Sunderland 0 as well.
Steelers have just made it 2-0 against Jolene in the last league north.
Ooh. I think Botman would want a lot less than probably wouldn't sign it if it was more than 80 million, possibly. But we need to get him tied down to a new deal. We have to. I mean, if we lose Botman, I'll be that's the least thing we want to do. Is to lose a top player. I know we lost a top player in the summer, but we were glad because of his actions. But I couldn't see Botman be that kind of player. That's why we need to get him tied down to a new deal. And look how well he's playing with Chow right now at the moment.
He is.
So, well, so far it looks like it could be too little, too late now. Because it's going to make them Man United lose today. Yep, they've lost as well. Well, Mason was at the Gateshead game. Should have put all Northeast teams to lose today. Well, so. But yeah, it is a big game for us. And because we are currently sitting in 15th in the table. And of course, there's a lot of other games playing on the same time as us. But apparently, we are live on Sky tomorrow as well. I was hoping for that 0-0. Although I know Sunderland did have a penalty awarded given, but until VAR told the referee to go and overturn it.
Mm-hmm.
So, here you go. Right, because we are sitting 15th at the moment at the table. We need to start getting those points now. We really have to. We are desperate for those points. And the worst thing is to go into the international break, not winning tomorrow, which is what we're really, truly well in need to. When we need the points. And as I mentioned, look how shocking Forest are at the moment right now. Under Ange, the fans look like they're fed up with them already. It looks like they've had enough. And as I mentioned, did you see the photo of Marinakis in that Europa League game?
I did. Well, certainly did.
It's just thingy. It's like, well, you appointed him, didn't you? See, there you go. You appointed him. And you're now digging yourself a big hole for it now. Absolutely digging yourself a massive hole completely. Yeah, good evening, Robert. Hope you're well. So, right then, should we go for the predicted lineup then?
Yeah.
We need the points before the gap to the top lot becomes... Yeah, we do. That's what we just need. We just need to try and sort out our Premier League form because it hasn't been great at the moment, but... Well, he is. I mean, he, as I mentioned, he could have at least tried to resolve what was going on in the background with Nuno, but no, he didn't. And now he's paying for it massively now. He said he'll not have the attention. He won't hesitate to sack Ange if it continues to go well, but still, he should realise he was an idiot for appointing him in the first place. The fact is, Mason, he actually nearly got Spurs relegated last season.
I know. By the way, Shields are winning 3-0 against Geordie.
Oh. And not just that Europa League final didn't get me started with that final. It was shit final.
It was like...
It was a shite final. It wasn't a final at all. It was absolutely just so awful to watch. And I think he was just lucky who he was up against at the time. Because both of those teams didn't deserve to go to a European final, technically. The way they were playing last season. Jesus.
The South Shields fair go got ruled out.
This is Chipper's team tomorrow. He's going for Pope, Trippier, Charles Botman, Hall, Tonali, Bruno Jolinton, Elanga, Gordon, Voldemade. Well, let's see if that is the same one we are going to go with as well. Anyone sees pick, he looks a bit like Jabba the Hutt. Spurs done enough to win. Well, but still, it was a shocking final. Yeah, I don't know. Not check the scores as well. Right, let's go through. Oh, they're not playing till later, actually. Okay. Right. Predicted lineup, time in goal.
BP Pope won it.
Yeah, it's going to be Pope, obviously, as well. We know he's the number one goalkeeper in the Premier League right now, so... Right, in at right back.
Trippier.
Yeah, it's going to be Trippier, obviously, because of Tino out for some time. Right, first centre-back.
Chow.
Yeah, we've got to go with Chow, obviously, as well. He's been brilliant now since coming into the team now. And alongside him...
Botman.
Yeah, it's going to be Sven. Got to have, let's have them two back in at centre-back again. Right in at left-back.
Lewis Hall.
Yeah, let's go with Lewis Hall. Come on, Eddie. Get him in there. We get him in there for tomorrow. So Lewis Hall to come in for Dan Burn. Yeah. Ian just said, please don't say Burn at left back. If he was playing at centre back, fine, but left back, no. Right, so we'll go into midfield now. First one in there, Mason.
Tonali.
Yeah, it's got to be Sandro, obviously, as well. Yep. Easy decision to put there. Was Sandro in there? And the next one in there?
Jolinton.
Yeah, of course. Joe Linton. And the last one?
Bruno.
Yeah, it's got to be Bruno, obviously, as well. He did well in the Champions League now this week, but let's see him continue that, because last game or two in the Premier League, he's not been seeing it, to be honest, as well. So we need to see it. And you're all right. Attacking three now. On who are we going on with on the right?
Elanga.
Yeah, let's go with Elanga. I want to see Elanga. I don't think he deserves to lose his place. He was outstanding against in the Champions League, so I'm definitely happy to keep him in. Definitely on the left.
Gordon.
Yeah, it's going to be Gordon. Again, another outstanding performance in the Champions League, but again, we time to keep that going. We need to start keeping that going. Just, we know what Anthony Gordon can do. Now's the time to be doing that on a consistent basis. And Ryan, the last one up front, through the middle.
Voldemort.
There you are. There he is. So Big Nick through the middle, of course. So that is the lineup, what we like to see. So in goal, Nick Pope, the back four of Kieran Trippier, Malik Chow, Sven Botman and Lewis Hall. And the midfield three of Sandro Tonali, Bruno and Joe Linton. And of course, the attacking three, of course, of Anthony Elanga, Anthony Gordon, and Big Nick Voldemort through the middle. Will Eddie go with that? Get it down in the chat, guys. Do you think Eddie will go with that lineup? Or do you think he should go with that lineup? Because I think he should. The fact is, yes, we know Tino's out, so either Trippier is going to come in there because we know Kraft is majority third choice right back at the moment. But, yeah.
Middlesbrough have got beat 1-0 off Portsmouth away.
Ooh. But Malik Chow and Spotman and centre of defence have been outstanding. Left back, we need to get Lewis Hall, a player, our recognised left back in there as well. We know it doesn't work with Dan Burn. The midfield three, well, we know what we get out of our current three in midfield. Although Jacob Ramsey looks like he could be back on the bench tomorrow as well. So it'll be good to see him get... he'll probably definitely come on at some point in the second half if one of our does start to tire out a little bit as well. And if we do need to bring on fresh legs, that'd be good. And of course, you know how good the attacking three was with Elanga, Gordon, and Volamadi in Champions League football as well. It's just like, there you are. Well, Julie says Eddie will probably play, but hopefully he doesn't. And look how knackered Burn was throughout the rest of that game. That could be a sign that he might drop him because he was knackered and he was getting outdone a few times. Afternoon, David. I agree with you. Peter is trips in his last year. I think he will be. And I think he'll be moved on. He could go in January. If not, it'll definitely be the end of the season because he's 35 years of age now. So makes it disappointing that Swansea losing and John Ayew not playing well.
Looks like he hasn't got off the bench.
Was he on the bench?
Hasn't even came on.
Oh, Sunderland are an embarrassment to the Northeast. Imagine losing to the worst Man U team. Yeah, let's hope I am as well. Unfortunately, they got beat 3-1 off Boston United. And Mason, you were there. Take it through a little bit if you want to. How was the game?
All right, actually, it was all right first half, but till Conor Panny got stretched off, which looks like he's done something with his ankle. Apparently, people, the train jagger, if he's not watching, hope you're enjoying your train jagger, Lewis. Apparently, he said from where he had sat in the ground, it looked like he broke his ankle. But some people from my end were saying that he's done something to his Achilles, and South Shields have just been totally 2-0.
Oh well, you know. Well, still 2-0 in the other two Premier League games. Still Arsenal 2, West Ham United 0. Both are going into stoppage now. Also, West Ham's going right into stoppage time still, but still winning 2-0 at the moment against West Ham. of course, Arsenal are going top at the moment. Right at the moment. But that all depends what happens with Liverpool after when they take on Chelsea in 35 minutes' time. It's good to see Lewis, despite the result, are good. Said Sunderland should have had 2 pens. Referee United's best player. I did see that first one that they gave. I think they were right to tell the referee to go and overturn that. I don't think there was any contact at all from Benjamin Sesko on their player at all. He might have lifted his foot high, but I don't think he makes contact with him at all. So that's why I think
Leicester.
Yeah, so I think I think the referee VR told the referee to go and overturn that one. So, but yeah. There you are, and of course the early kickoff today finished Leeds United 1, Spurs 2. That was a bit of a feisty game, I thought, that one. Nah, first one was never a pen, it wasn't. I when I saw the replay, I thought that. Nah. It was not a pen. No, it definitely wasn't a pen. I think Stuart Atwell got the decision wrong in the first place. Steve Bruce just lost to Plough Lane FC. And I think some of the Blackpool fans already want him out the door. I'm just seeing how it is. I didn't think it was a penalty. Also won 2-0 and he's off to get his tea. Catch you at 8. Yes, remember, guys, we are back at 8 o'clock. The Mackhams have lost. I'll have to check where they're on the table now. So,
Chippers Shaga's doing the coverage for Sky. Oh, I forgot Chippers. You never know. You might see him. Oh, he's went, hasn't he?
He's got for his tea.
I'll tell him it on.
Yeah,
you might see Kelly Kids and what?
Right. Oh, Blackpool or third bottom. So
how is he still in management, man?
But it's sitting in 23rd. Nope, not bottom. Lol, those fans praise their board for hiring Steve Bruce makes me lol. He's crap. He's awful, manager. And both of the games have now finished in the Premier League, and Arsenal have won 2-0 against West Ham, and Man United have won 2-0 against the Mackhams as well. So both Premier League games are kicked off at 3 o'clock today. Finished 2-0, and the game at 5:30 is between Chelsea and Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. And would you believe it? The rat is starting for Liverpool today.
I thought you would have started
Ekatike.
Aye. I'm just having a look at who Mackhams have got for Brian.
Yeah, I'll have a look as well.
Wolves at home.
Ooh.
And 18th.
But after that, it's away to Chelsea.
Oh my God, man. I think Wolves is beatable for that.
It probably could be. Yeah, well, Blackpool are 23rd, but only a point above Peterborough, who are sitting bottom. Yeah, well, but anyways, back to our game. I mean, it's a massive game.
Brian, do send us a DM, do send us a DM because Chipper said he wants to shag her.
All these plastic Liverpool fans have started putting Botman in the Liverpool. Give us, fucking idiots. The rat should have gone to Man United with all the other rats under the foundation of the stadium. Good point there. Well. But yeah, it is a massive game for us tomorrow. We need to win. We need to take advantage of Forest's absolute rotten run at the moment. Winless since Postecoglou has come in at the moment. Lost 5, drawn 1. And we need to win that as well. When we go a goal up, we need to start looking for a second goal. We do not want to sit back. We cannot afford to sit back. We need to take advantage of tomorrow. Because let's play how we did on Wednesday night. Look what we did. We absolutely smashed St. Hollis in the Champions League. Imagine what we can do to Forest tomorrow with the rotten run they are on at the moment. And I think if we are at least a few goals up, I think there'll be more fans turning on Ange there tomorrow as well. And he's under massive, massive pressure. He really, really is. I think you said, Mason, a lot of players are really frustrated at the moment that they're not thriving under him.
Aye. So I'm just missing some. Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of them are pissed off, like in there.
Yeah.
I think if
they're just not right, I think you can tell Wood's clearly one of them.
Yeah. And obviously, there's rumours starting for that day. Could be kind of probably another one to West Ham.
Tomorrow's absolutely must win for us and Forest tomorrow. I sent loads of goals, wide open game. Well, then get the score prediction down as well, David. Catch you later, guys. No problem, Brian. Take care. Robert's going for a 3-0 will. Big Nick brace and Anthony going to score as well. Oh. So a lot of the score predictions are coming in now. Keep them coming, guys. And are you feeling confident for tomorrow? We should have enough. Oh, David's going for 4-2. Brian's going 4-0 to Toon. Oh, a lot of people think that we can win this game very comfortably tomorrow. The fact is as well, Ian is going 3-0. And the fact is as well, Mason, Postecoglou has not won at St. James's Park yet.
No, he hasn't.
His last two games have been defeats.
Sake, man.
4-0.
Probably Chivas has just been a dirty cunt.
4-0.
Oh my god, man.
4-0 was the first game he came up with Spurs and then 2-1 last season. Lawrence going 2-0. Julie's going 4-0. It's like when we are too confident, it always bites us. Predict close scores. Please, guys. Well, that's fine. Chippers is going 3-1. Ooh, I think we might concede a 1 goal. Hopefully we won't. But as long as we win. Do you know what the main thing is we win the game tomorrow. That's all we really need to do that. Hate hearing stats like that as it always goes against us. We know it can do at times, but I think Eddie will make sure to tell the lads tomorrow, these are poor. Take advantage. Just go right at them. Just go right at them tomorrow as well. So, yeah. So, it's all down to the lads tomorrow. Let's hopefully we get that win before international break comes. Which, by the way, I'm not looking forward to.
I'll be looking forward to Thursday night, but I'll be looking forward to Thursday night. But by the way, I'm going to be in neutral on Thursday.
Oh.
Because England play Wales, don't they?
Wales, aye.
England play Wales. I'm not supporting any team on Thursday. I've been a proper geek. I've been a proper geek.
Fair enough. But yeah, I don't want the international break. Hopefully it disappears very, very quickly. But it is, what can we do about it? But let's get that win tomorrow before the international break arrives. That will do us the world of good as well. Come on, lads. Get that win tomorrow. Hopefully see Ramsey on the bench tomorrow. It looks like he can well and truly be on the bench tomorrow. That's good to see him back as well after that injury he picked up against Leeds United. Trevor says I would take a 1-0, no injuries. Ellie Anderson will be so keen to impress. So he is their danger man. Bruno needs to be fully at it. He does. And Tonali as well. Well, all of our midfield in our defence. So, come on, David says, come on, Mason lads, support the Welsh lads.
No.
Yeah, Mason's going for sheep. Well, let's do this tomorrow. Of course, I'll be at the game as well. Mason will be there as well. Alessandro says international break, then we are back at it the following week with Champions League. We need a big win this weekend. Come on, the tune, yeah. So after the break, it's away to Brighton, and then we are back in Champions League action against Benfica. And Jose Mourinho is back at St. James's Park, who only has won once there. He's only won once at St. James's Park, so... Here you go. Congo manager complained about the whistle. How can he complain? It was his bloody fault. Jesus, what? Yeah, exactly his fault, because it was on international duty. There you go. Well then, we'll read the score predictions out now then, and this is what me and Mason are going with. So we'll start with Mason's. So there you go.
For Newcastle, I think Gordon will get 1, and Baltimore get 2, and for Nottingham Forest, MGW.
Morn Gibbs White. I knew you were going to see him.
He was actually all right, fortunately, got injured.
Okay. Fair enough. Right, this is what I'm going with.
I'm going to message him on Instagram tonight saying if you score tomorrow, go over to the Gallagher corner to where you sit and just point at you, saying, and you're going to tell him to shout, "You don't tell me ever again."
Oh, God. Wonder he'd complain if this... Exactly, there you go. Right, this is what I'm going with. Newcastle United 3, Nottingham Forest 0. And the goal scorers. And you know what? I'm going to say Big Nick is going to get a hat-trick. I'm going to say Volamada is going to get a hat-trick tomorrow. I'll hopefully keep... I believe we know there's going to be more goals from him, but you know what? I'm going to say he's going to get a hat-trick tomorrow at St. James's Park. He's going to bag a hat-trick for us tomorrow. And 3-0 will be even better. There you go. Yeah, exactly. 3-0 would be better. Clean sheet as well. There you go. So, Big Nick to get a hat-trick tomorrow and Newcastle to win by 3-0. Come on, lads. Get that job done tomorrow before the international break arrives. Come on, lads. You can do this. You can definitely do this. So, there you go. Let's just hope we can, as I mentioned, take advantage of Forest's really awful run at the moment. And the fact is, Mason, as well, if we do win tomorrow, do you think it will be the end of Ange at Forest as well?
It's got to be.
I mean, yes, as I mentioned, their fans have already had enough of him.
He shouldn't be there in the first place.
Well, yeah. There you go. It was a poor decision. I do feel for Forest fans because imagine how they were doing so well under Nuno. Some of the football they were playing was really, really some nice football to watch under him. And then because of a falling out in the background, it resulted in him in losing his job. And they've appointed certainly a manager that's definitely no better at all, and hasn't lost it and hasn't won a game yet for them.
The Macca's are starting to complain about Bruno Fernandes now. I mean, some of them are complaining about Bruno Fernandes, like.
Yeah, well then, but so yeah, I think if we win tomorrow, I think that could be the end for Ange at Forest. But as you said, Mace, it was in the chat that Marinakis. He's all well. I don't think it might have been. Was it? I think it was Julie actually. said he's already a knacker. I said Maranaka, I think, because, God.
You must call him a tit.
Well, he did. Maranakas may as well be looking like a knacker if we win tomorrow. And
you reckon he'll be on the pitch tomorrow? You reckon he'll be on the pitch tomorrow, full time?
Who?
Maranakas?
Does he always come on the pitch, does he?
No, imagine if he did. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Imagine if he did.
Was he, Julie? Was he? He was. Julie said Maranaka.
I fucking hope he does, like, so he can embarrass himself in front of us tomorrow.
He does sound like a knacker of an owner, doesn't he?
No, he's a fucking hypocrite, like. He's a fucking hypocrite.
You could have. I don't get him. I really don't get him. Did he not look how good Forest were? And yeah, how they've done well previously. And look what's happening now. It's starting to slide. They're starting to slide down the table. And only just a point above Burnley in the bottom three as well. Just a Greece, Mike Ashley. He's still better. Well, he probably is. But, yeah. He's definitely made look himself a right idiot with who he replaced Nuno with. There you go. It absolutely Trevor is. Yeah, absolutely Trevor is. So, you are. Well, there you are then. Let's hope we can get that job done tomorrow. Well, then we'll wrap up there for the preview. Remember, guys, of course, we are back tonight at 8 o'clock for you know what, for Who Let the Man Mag Suit. Get yourselves on, come and tune in. Let's have a good Saturday night, as we always do. And yeah, we know we put the show on yesterday. We put the show on tonight instead of yesterday because yes. And by the way, it is a certain birthday. I don't know if he's watching, but he might be on the show tonight. It is a happy birthday to Mr. Archer.
It is. Happy birthday.
Yeah, and we were out on the high yesterday, so that's why I was out on the high yesterday with him, which is why the show is there tonight instead of being at yesterday. So let's see if he comes on tonight as well. So there you are again. Happy birthday to Archer. Hope you're having a great one so far as well, man. Is the bacon burger van burgers? Well, we'll probably be near there, just by the club shop, the Milburn statues, where we always are normally. That Forest owner is a moron. She never sacked Nuno. Exactly. Goodbye, everyone, and take care. See you all today. Thanks, Petey Bud, Mason Bud. Always appreciate it. Cheers, Trevor.
Yeah.
See you all later. To see you then, Julie, and see you everyone at 8. So yeah, back at 8 o'clock again, guys, for you and for Who Let the Man Mag Suit. Cheers, Pete and Mason. Great show. Cheers, Ian. Well, then, guys, remember, if you have enjoyed, hit this thumbs up. Again, it's important we get the likes so people know where to find us on YouTube. And please, of course, hit that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. It does help make us grow as a channel. We are getting closer to 2,500 subscribers as well. So please do hit that subscribe. It's free to do so. And it helps us keep growing as a channel as well. So please do hit that subscribe button. And let's try and get to our next target very, very soon. And hit that bell notification so you make sure you're all up to date with the content that we bring out for you to enjoy. And it does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video just get uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure you're all up to date with everything that you do not want to miss at all for you to enjoy. If you want to give a donation, feel free. And if you want to become a member for 99p, hit the join button to become a member. You'll be included in the prize draws, as I mentioned. Hopefully, we're going to have a prize draw again at some point. That could well happen tonight by the looks of it. We shall well. That could just happen tonight. You never know. You never know. So, but we'll reveal that on tonight's show if we do decide to do that for tonight. So there you are. Well then, guys, we're gonna go, and we'll see you back in just around under 3 hours' time. For you know what? Well then, guys. Until then, we'll catch you then. 8 o'clock, guys. He's all there.
Tip pass you a dirty cunt, you like. See that?
So you just private messaging each other, are you?
Aye.
Oh God. Well then, guys, we'll see you back at all at 8 o'clock then. See you in a bit, guys. Away the lads. And we'll see you for the crazy bonkers stuff a little later. In a bit, guys. We'll see you in just under a few hours' time. In a bit, guys.